All right, hi everyone. My name is Samantha Mabry and I write books for young people, and I typically they have something to do with ghosts or curses or people who may be witches, stuff like that. And I am talking to you from my porch in Dallas, Texas, where it is a beautiful day. And I was going to be speaking to you about my book that just came out. It's called Tigers, Not Daughters, and I'm going to read a short section about it. So the book is told in the point of view of three different sisters, and a year before the novel starts, their oldest sister has died, and she fell out of her window when she was trying to sneak out of her house. And so in that year, the sisters have been grieving, and what they realize a year to the day of their sister's death is that she has come back to haunt the house. And so this is told from the point of view of the youngest sister, and her name is Rosa, and it's towards the end of the novel, but it doesn't really give anything away. So Anna is the name of the oldest sister who is now haunting the house. Oh wait, also, sorry. Rosa is obsessed with finding a hyena that has escaped from the local zoo, and news reports say that it's been spotted around the neighborhood. So there was no doubt the hyena was close, in the neighborhood somewhere, maybe in one of the alleys. Rosa had heard it laughing. When she was standing in her yard with her sisters and all the lights in the house had gone out, she'd heard the animal's wild laugh, clear as day. So Rosa ran into the dim space between two houses. She stopped in a patch of waterlogged grass. Thunder cracked. The sky flashed bright white, and then the sound rose up again like a bobbing chuckle. With the humidity in the air, Rosa felt like she weighed an extra 20 pounds. The heavy electric air tugged at the tiny hairs on her arms. Storms, she knew, brought out certain instincts in animals. The birds, normally quiet at this time of night, were getting nervous. They squawked and flew around in crazy loops. They heard thunder, and they saw those flashes of lightning, and they got scared. They wanted shelter in a warm and comfortable place. Jessica used to do the same thing. If a thunderstorm broke out in the middle of the night, she'd run down to Anna's room to seek shelter. Jessica thought no one else in the family knew about that, but of course Rosa did. The dogs were barking so loud and from so many different places. They were driven mad by the thunder. Rosa could still hear the hyena and its laugh, but she couldn't tell where it was coming from. She turned down an alley, thinking she was on the right track, and then the sound would come up from right behind her. She'd spin around and the laugh would suddenly seem far away. Rosa cried out in frustration. There was another clap of thunder, and after that, Rosa thought she heard another laugh, but not the hyena's laugh. It was undeniably Anna's laugh. It was different from the high, cruel laugh she and her sisters had heard back at the house on the day of the block party. That one was meant to frighten, Rosa thought, but this one was genuine and joyful. Anna would laugh like this when the four of them were little and would be playing in the yard together in the summer, barefoot in the grass, racing one another from the edge of the back porch to the fence, chasing one another with the hose, or having cartwheel contests. Rosa heard Anna's laugh again, coming from the street. She swerved and ran back towards it. She could help. She would help. That's what she was made to do. Human hearts are very complicated. They can pull a person this way, then that. They can convince someone easy things are hard, or cloudy things are clear. And so when I first started writing this book, I knew that, like, people would ask me what's it about, and I was like, it's a ghost story and there's a hyena in it. Like, I knew that I wanted to write the story about these three sisters, and I knew that I wanted there to be ghosts, like the ghost of their oldest sister, and I knew that I wanted there to be this hyena on the loose that this one sister was really obsessed with finding, and but I didn't know how I was going to tie all that together. So I eventually did, yeah. And that's my book, Tigers Not Daughters. Thanks a lot.